Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the DGL and VS Gaming Arma 3 tournament. Today we have Tame-One versus the Airbourne Nightstalkers. At the moment we have both team captains with me. We're going to be asking them a few questions during the next few minutes, and we'll see what their responses are. So first we're going to be speaking to Bush. Bush, just quickly state what team you're the captain of.
I am the captain of Tame-On.
Tame-One. Alright. So far during the DGL tournament, you have won your first game, correct? How do you feel like so far you're progressing? Do you feel like the last game was it a fluke? Was it something that you felt like well earned?
No, I do think we earned it. It was our first match yesterday, and we are going up against a good team. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. But we are feeling confident.
Okay. So what do you think led to your victory last time?
The players from Tame-One are used to playing with each other, so we know each other's movements. That played a big role.
So it was basically a lot of communication, which you would say which helped you lead to your victory then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So have you done any more gameplay with your team since the last match?
We've done a little bit of practice here and there.
So how do you feel like this match is going to go? Do you feel like your team feeling confident?
We are feeling confident, but I'm going to say again, we're going to have to see how it goes.
All right. So Renee, you're the team captain of the Airbourne Nightstalkers.
Correct.
So you've already played, is it 1 or 2 games so far?
One game so far.
So you played 1 game, and the last team you fought against was the 405 Airborne Battalion.
That's correct.
To put it lightly, you did steamroll them in that match. So do you feel like your DGL tournament so far is progressing well?
I would say so, yes, definitely.
And what would you say that's leading your team to victory so far?
I think we're quite used to our movements as well, and then communication is a big, massive role at the moment.
Okay, and have you and your team done any training since the last match?
Not complete full team, but with some of our team members, we have trained a little bit.
Alright, okay. And apart from that, is there anything both of you would like to say?
Good luck.
Yeah, likewise to you, Bush.
Shut.
Definitely, you two gentlemen, good luck. I do feel like this is going to be an interesting and an intense game, so I wish both of you luck. Thank you for also being part of the GGL/VS Gaming tournament. I'd like to say to everybody, thank you for watching. We haven't finished yet, but we're going to have a short intermission before the game starts. There's still a couple of things that need to be sorted out. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give it a round of applause for the 2 team captains, and we shall be starting in about 5 minutes. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third commentary video of the DGL/VS Gaming Arma 3 tournament. While we wait for all the players to start getting in and getting ready, I'm just going to have a quick introduction of how this game works. Actually, it looks like we're already starting. So, the first objective is for Op4 to capture their FOB. As we can see here, we can see that two Op4 players are already going down very quickly into the start of the match. It looks Johnny Boy and B8A there. Looks like they've still got the other members of their team on the hill. I don't know, it looks like two of them are still trying to load in, with one maybe trying to get in a good sniper position, but looks like he knows that that's not probably a very good idea. Let's move over to Blue 4 and see how they're gonna start progressing. We have Ryan and Karel pushing up. Karel by himself, hiding behind that very small amount of cover. With this amount of fog, it's going to be difficult for him to see. If we quickly go into his perspective, he's only got a ACO. I don't know. What's the scope called? We'll just call it a red dot scope because it's not. I can't think of it on top of my head. We can see that his vision towards the FOB is very, very little. So he's gonna be a bit of a disadvantage here as he pushes up in the open with very little cover between him and the FOB. If we move over to thermals, it doesn't look like there are any independent forces on the high parts of the building. It looks like they've already taken out that sniper position, but they still have to move in and clear it out. Close quarter combat. Move over back to Op4 and see how they're progressing, capturing the FOB. It looks like they've stacked up against the rock, taking fire from the independent soldier in that tower, returning fire, taking him out. Looks like Bush hiding behind that broken down vehicle. We've still got a few independent soldiers left at the Op4 position. Looks like they're hiding on the most southern side of the compound. So they're going to have to move in now and clear those independent soldiers out. Looks like Bush is going to be the first one to enter the FOB by himself. No backup at all. Down the road, he sees one independent soldier. He's engaging. Looks like his fire is being ineffective. A second one. He's moving in the open. He's taking fire. Luckily, he didn't get shot there. Let's move over back to Blue 4. We can see Karel and Rian hiding behind that container. Looks like they're starting to move in, throwing those RGO grenades. With, by looks of it, we have Tom on the top trying to give sniper support, but with this fog, it's still going to be very difficult for him. Looks like Rene has joined the other two teammates as they're going to start progressing into the FOB. It looks like, who's this? Karel going down, Ryan going to push up, Ryan is going to push up by himself into this FOB. Move it back over to thermals. We can see in the distance that we've got one independent soldier. And we actually have, as we can see at the top, Op4 have cleared their FOB, so now they can start moving into the town and start getting their first intel point out of. They need to get 2 intel points to get the location of the schematics. So they can either wait for their armored vehicle to arrive by helicopter, or they can take the vehicle supplied at the FOB. Looks like they're deciding to take the vehicle supplied at the FOB so they can get a quick start at gaining those intel points. Looks like B8A and another gentleman are moving by quad bike. That's a fast mode of transport off-road, while Sin is driving that troop transport. You can see there's lots of gunfire from Blue 4. engaging that independent soldier. Move over Thermos. He's just hiding right outside. Ryan taking fire, engaging. He's been taken out. Looks like Blue 4 have taken over their FOB, and they're about to move into phase 2 of their operation. There we go. Blue 4 now moving into their phase 2 of their operation. We can see Op 4 pushing up on Zone B. They're driving past, straight past us independent soldiers. Surprising that they have not been engaged by them. That's very lucky indeed. It looks like we got the other Op 4 soldiers pushing in on that quad bike, a little bit behind the troop transport bay, surprisingly. Now they can either go for Zone B, A, or C, depending on what their strategy is. We can see that B8A has and Rio and Beef have gotten out of their vehicle. Looks like they're going to be trying to go for Zone B. Let's move over to that other group. We've got Bush, Sin, and Johnny Boy pushing up on Zone A, taking. It looks like it's B8A and Beef trying to engage Zone B. Looks like they're just going to be pushing up on foot. Move over to Thermals. They're going to have to push into this compound, which is mostly in the open, so taking this zone should be nice and quick, depending on what they decide to do. If they chuck a few grenades over that wall, this should be perfect. Maybe get a closer look. Bush taking out 2, 3, independent soldiers. Still got a few more left. Push over to Blue 4, see what they are currently doing. We can see that Blue 4 are pushing up on foot from a distance. Renee, Ran, Tom, and who's this over here? We've got Corral pushing up on foot. But it does look like they're going to fall behind. If I call it here, I'm going to say that Op 4 are going to gain those 2 intel points before Blue 4 does. Gain the sight of this schematics and be in the lead, moving them into phase 3. Looks like they're already nearly completed their download at Zone A. We move over back to Zone B. There we go. They're halfway downloading their intel. It looks like Op 4 definitely going to get those intel points and get the location of the schematics. We can hear in the distance Blue 4 being engaged by independent forces. Also, it sounds like they are returning fire. Op 4 would definitely hear that, so they know that Blue 4 is very close. We have a few RGO grenades going off. Move over back to Thermals. We can see a few independent soldiers left. There we go. Op 4 taking both those intel points, now needing to move over to the schematic site, which is located towards the Blue 4 forces. So they are probably going to run into Blue 4 on their way there. It does look like they're going to be moving on foot, which is a bit risky, but also which is fine because, you know, obviously that gives them it means they're not going to make so much noise. But saying that, it looks like they are going to get a vehicle. Johnny Boy driving that vehicle. If anything, a good plan would be is for one of them to run over, gain the schematics, and then they should get their armored vehicle to come and pick him up, giving them that advantage. Sin moving by himself. He is going to be soon surrounded by Blue 4 players, but the thing is will he be caught by them? We can see that Corral is moving in with that vehicle with not in that armored vehicle, where Op 4 do not have their armored vehicle, so they are a bit of a disadvantage. Sin hitting the floor and seeing that Not is right there in his vehicle. Not might have seen him. It looks like he might try and go for a run over. No, it looks like he hasn't realized. Sin hiding inside that house. He is surrounded by Blue 4. He's going to slowly push up and gain the schematics behind enemy lines. Sin still pushing up. It looks like he does have reinforcements to his 6. But he's still got a little bit of ways to go of getting the schematics and pushing up to the upload site. If we move over to Blue 4, let's see what their plan is. It looks like they're going to start moving on foot into the town, possibly to that upload site, to start securing it from Op 4. Looks like we have Rene and Not pushing down the road. They might see that Op 4 vehicle. It looks like Op 4 haven't seen them. There you go, we have Rene pushing up and engaging. That vehicle flipping. B8A is definitely going to go down. Looks like, yeah, there we go. Looks like Op will be taken out. Engaging that vehicle. Looks like, yep, he's definitely down. It looks like his foot is stuck on that accelerator. Oh, there we go. B8A flipping in the air. That's Arma physics for you. Looks like they're going to carry on engaging, not realizing that he is down. If we move over back to Op 4, we can see that they're gaining those schematics, but we do have one Blue 4 soldier very close. Has he realized that their position? Looks like they'll be taking this flatbed truck. Tom just right there. He might start engaging. There we go. He's engaging the carrier, but not enough to take them out. There we go. Now they're going to start pushing to the upload site. Blue 4 now at the disadvantage because they're not moving towards their upload site as fast as possible, meaning that the carrier can move up and straight away start that upload. But it looks like they crash and taking fire, tracer fire there. That hunter pushing up. That hunter might crash into their vehicle. There we go. He crashes into that vehicle. The carrier being knocked out. They're engaging that hunter. Looks like he's deciding to drive away, knowing that it might be too risky to lose that hunter right now. And they're healing up. That a grenade going off right next to the hunter, but is Corral actually down? Yes, he actually is. It looks like they were able to take him out. Beef somehow slingshotting through that wall. It looks like we have some friendly fire from Sin, taking out one of their players. It looks like they might try and move up and resurrect him. Which we can see that Blue Force are pushing up onto the carrier's side. They are being engaged. Blue 4 going to do some decent damage towards Op 4 here by the looks of it. Not pushing up. It looks like he might have been taken up. There we go. He's getting out. He's going to start engaging. He goes down. Carrier being engaged by Rene and Tom being completely surrounded, getting engaged on both sides. They're all about to go down, but Beef's still left up. There you go. All Op 4 players are down. Blue 4 doing some decent damage there. Congratulations to Blue 4 doing that work. Looks like Johnny Boy was able to spawn before they were even able to notice. Johnny Boy still standing there. Move it back to thermals. You can see the amount of bodies there. Johnny Boy coming around the corner, engaging the carrier, taking out Rene. Johnny Boy doing that damage towards Blue 4. We have still more Blue 4 pushing up on the location. Tom and Corral by themselves pushing up from both angles. Looks like more Op 4 spawning on the area. Johnny Boy, Beef, and B8A. Corral's about to come around that corner, start engaging those two Op 4 players by the looks of it. There we go, taking out Beef. Tom taking out B8A. There we go, Sin engaging Corral. He's being taken out. Looks like Op 4 have stolen the Blue 4 armored vehicle. The Blue 4 do not have this vehicle anymore, but the grenade going off right next to that hunter. Oh, taking out the carrier. Oh my goodness. That fire from, I don't know what. There's either grenades or grenade launchers. I am not too sure. It looks like Tom is right next to them and they haven't realized what is going on here. I think they haven't realized that Tom is an enemy of their team. But it's some friendly fire. What is going on? This is... They're confused because they cannot get in their vehicle if another enemy player is in it. Tom trying to drive away, but all those wheels are being taken out. Those Op 4 players trying to get those schematics. Rene engaging them, not realizing. Looks like Tom is able to take out one of those Op 4 players. Sin, the Beef, and the carrier trying to push to cover. Blue 4 just engaging them. It's Op 4 kind of in a bit of a pickle here. Looks like the carrier's trying to push over to get some more cover, but he has no reinforcements. If he gets engaged and gets taken down, Blue 4 can take the schematics away from them. Rene pushing up from behind. Is the carrier going to notice? There we go. They exchange fire. The carrier being taken out, but Rene gets taken out by Johnny Boy. It looks like a grenade from Corral takes them out. Move over to thermals just so we can get a better look of this area. Just because the fog is limiting our view. It looks like Corral's pushing up now onto the schematics. Bush it looks like he's going to try and secure that area again, but Beef and Sin right behind him. Corral being taken out by Beef. Ryan, I'm just going to call him Ryan. Ryan hiding behind that wall, knowing that Oppo are right there. Looks like the entire Oppo team have loaded in. Ryan taking out the carrier, but he is outnumbered for sure. He's going to be taken out from both sides. Johnny Boy and B8A taking Ryan out. Oppo now have the advantage. They need to quickly resecure those schematics and move up to that upload site with 12 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Blue 4 now pushing back in force. Renee leading up, taking up point, engaging B8A and Sin. Looks like the entire Blue 4 engaging off 4 there. Loads of exchange of gunfire, lots of crossfire as well. Grenades taking out Sin by the looks of it. Move back over to thermals. It looks like Blue 4 have been, 3 of them have been taken out. Off 4 still very effective at this time compared to Blue 4. Carry pushing up by himself. It looks like he's trying to be more safe and making sure that they do not lose those schematics. If we move over, Ryan and Corral engaging up for grenades being launched at Ryan. He's being taken out. Corral pushing back up to the upload site, knowing that he needs to make sure that he can hold that position until reinforcements arrive. Sin and the carrier now pushing up with the rest of Op 4. Corral going to be slowly pushing up there. Corral trying to get a decent amount of cover there. Trying to hide in with that surrounding. 4 Op 4 players pushing up against very few Blue 4. We have Sin, Beef, B8A, and Johnny Boy pushing up on the front of that compound, but the carrier by himself, and he does have a couple of Blue 4 players nearby. Looks like Corral has seen the carrier. Looks like he's going to try and move up and engage him. If we move back over to the main gunfight, Tom on that high there, trying to engage from a distance. We move down to the bush. You can see how difficult it is in this terrain. Looks like Bush has been killed, dropping those schematics. Looks like Blue 4 now the carrier. Now they have all they need to do is get it away from Op 4, but it looks like Corral goes down. Meanwhile, Op 4 going to gain the schematics again. Op 4 now moving back up to the upload site, but they're being engaged once again. Blue 4 surrounding that carrier. Still loads of exchanging of gunfire by both sides. Op 4 have secured the upload site by the looks of it, with Blue 4 with only a couple of Blue 4 soldiers around them. Looks like the schematics have been dropped, but being re-picked up by the by B8A, but it looks like he's being engaged by Slipknot there. Oh, we got friendly fire from Beef, not recognizing each other's uniforms. This is one of the downsides of all the teams I've seen so far, is that they are struggling to recognize each other's uniforms. We have Beef pushing up, grenades going off right next to that upload site. Move over to thermals to get a better view of what's going on. Renee engaging with Corral, taking out Op 4 players. Bush there as well. They haven't realized he's Op 4, but they get taken out. B8A taking out Op 4. Looks like there's been a lot of trading of kills. Johnny Boy on that side with Slipknot, taking Slipknot out. No, they haven't realized. It looks like Slipknot's reloading. Has he realized that's Op 4 players? Yes, he has. Johnny Boy and Slipknot there exchanging fire, but Slipknot is the one that goes down. Rian there outside, Johnny Boy trying to hold them off. Move over to Rian's point of view. I mean, Johnny Boy's point of view here. Looks like they've got the area mostly secured. Blue 4 now having to push up once again, Op 4 securing the site. There we go, the upload has started again. It does not take very long for this upload to take place. As you can see, it's already nearly reaching 45% to 50%. 3-4 engaging off for Renee, trying to stop them. And it looks like they know the urgency that they need to push in and gain and stop them from that upload. Looks like we've got about 75% of the upload done. Corral pushing up. Oppo still securing the area. I think Oppo have done it. I think they're able to hold the site long enough from Blue 4. There we go with 7 minutes 40 seconds left. Oppo uploading those schematics. Congratulations to them. They have round one of 3. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving into round 2 of 3. Tame-One winning the first round. If they're able to win the second round, they win this match. But if Airbourne Nightstalkers are able to win, they can move on. That means we're going to be moving on to round 3. It looks like we're once again back in Zaros. Both teams have switched sides to mix things up. So hopefully we will see some more great action for both teams. I would say the last game was actually very intense and very, I wouldn't say very 50-50, but the fight back from both teams was very good. So now let's see how they play in this game. So as we can see, it looks like we have a bit more sun this time, easier to see. As we can see now, Blue4 will have to push up and get that FOB ASAP. The same with Op4. As we can see, Op4 and Blue4 starting to move now to take those first FOBs. Op4 now going to be pushing up in force to take that FOB ASAP. Tom looks like they're taking the lead. Looks like they're going some sort of wedge formation. Hopefully that will be useful. If we move over to Blue4, see how they're going to be pushing up. It looks like they're going to be pushing up directly into the FOB. No, it looks like they're just going to use brute force, starting to engage those independent soldiers. Move over to thermals. We can see that they've taken out that first independent soldier of the game. We can see that they are pushing up, partnering up on this assault. This should be probably very quick of them to take this FOB. Johnny Boy being the first one to enter the compound. But it looks like we already got one soldier down. Beef the first one to go down. Let's move over to Op4 and see how they're progressing. As we can see, Op4, it looks like they're taking casualty. Not and Corral being their first casualties of the game. Looks like they're still taking fire from that single independent soldier in that tower. Looks like they are all going down. This is not very good. Looks like Tom is the only one who's really doing any type of decent covering fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I have realized that the stream is being very difficult. I do apologize. If you just, it's just a matter of it looks like YouTube is being very difficult with the AV sync at the moment. If you do feel like the stream is unbearable, you can wait until tomorrow, where this match will be uploaded to YouTube on my channel. So don't feel like you need to stay around if you don't want to. But anyway, let's get back onto the match. Op4 pushing out into the FOB. Corral being the first one to move in. Corral going to start engaging the soldiers. Move over to Blue4. They should be hopefully taking their FOB quite quickly. You can see that they are engaging those independent soldiers. It looks like they're about to move into phase 2 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Roughly. There we go. Both of them at the same time moving into phase 2. This is interesting now. Now, as I said, there are 3 techniques they can either do. They can either get these vehicles, move in, and get the intel points. Number 2, they can wait for their armored vehicle and take that. Or step 3, they could either take these vehicles, leave someone behind to get their armored vehicle, and come in after they've already started their assault on those intel points. So that's what I think. Well, that's what they're going to do. Is that Tom is probably going to stay behind and get that armored vehicle when it arrives by helicopter. As we can see, Sin pushing up with beef in their vehicles, one being a transport. Looks like they could drive straight in. It's going to soon start taking contacts. Looks like, oh, here we go, sorry, I missed the location. The independent soldiers being shot. They're going down quickly. B8A and beef doing some decent damage there. Looks like Sin is taking the rest of their soldiers to Zone B to capture that point, get the inter point, and get those schematics as fast as possible. Looks like they're driving straight over those concrete barriers, flipping their vehicle. Luckily able to turn back up. They're going to start moving now on foot as they're close to Zone B. Looks like Alpha are only starting to reach Zone C now. It looks like they are going to be behind, taking their first shots. Rihanna and Corral engaging there, doing some crossfire. One independent soldier going down, but Alpha's still strong. Rihanna taking out that other independent soldier. Let's see how Blue 4 are dealing with the independent soldiers over here. Move over to thermals so we can better view. It looks like we got an independent soldier pushing around to Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy going down actually. Sid and Bush by themselves. They're gonna have to take out that last soldier and get that intel point before Op 4 arrive. They got one independent soldier outside and one inside by the nope, negative. It looks like only one outside. Sin going down, that independent soldier peeking over that wall, but they're gonna start that download anyway. Looks like Bush is gonna hide inside that building. Blue 4 ready in their first intel point. Op 4 haven't even started their download yet as they start to push inside that building, but they do have their armored vehicle on standby. Looks like they might have ran over Corral there. That's not very good, but they're soon going to start having to move on to their upload site and defend it from the Blue 4 forces. So we can see Blue 4 still downloading. It's going to take them a while, but the rest of the Blue 4 forces are arriving to give backup to Bush, just in case Op 4 forces do arrive on the scene. And we see Op 4 already also starting their download. It looks like they're already nearly done. Blue 4 also about 75% left, so they aren't going to be able to finish it before Op 4 arrives. You see Johnny Boy, Sin, and Bush taking up positions just in case they do arrive within a few moments. But there we go, they get their intel points. Now they need to move to that schematic site and pick it up. There we go, we can see the schematic site is over here in Blue 4 territory. They're going to start pushing up now, getting the schematics and move to the upload site and start the process. We can see Op 4 are most likely going to, they could either split up, a team of them going to the upload site, securing it, while the other tries and slows down the movement of those schematics. Looks like Op 4 moving on foot here. Not too sure what their entire plan is, having their 4 of their 5 soldiers moving on foot, leaving that upload site vulnerable. Looks like we have that armored effort pushing up, driving straight past Bush. Bush is engaging him, but looks like that effort being engaged. Is he gonna? He looks like he's about to run in. Nope. Looks like he's popping smoke to give some covering fire from behind. Looks like Sin and Tom and Bar start exchanging fire. Tom being taken out, just standing there. Looks like Blue 4 gained those schematics and an armored vehicle. Looks like they're going to take this effort. Now, one of the great advantages of the effort, it does provide smoke, but that vehicle flying through, hitting that offroad, but doing no damage to Blue 4. Looks like Beta is going to take out Corral. The carrier now moving up to that upload site with nobody defending it. Awful, in a bit of a pickle here with Blue 4 pushing up quickly in their own armored vehicle. Looks like Johnny Boy has taken out 3 of those Op 4 soldiers, but now we have Op 4 soldiers spawning on their upload site, but the carrier is already moving up with that vehicle. They could pop smoke on that zone and use that vehicle as cover. That would be a very good strategy if they want to try and guarantee their success. But it looks like they're just going to do users as cover, start that upload before Op4 arrives. Bush getting into a good position, trying to get in a good position. He does have level 4 armor on, but is going down from Tom and Corral. Blue 4 are now surrounded with only Beef and Sin by themselves. Sin deciding to hang back of the compound. Beef also deciding to stay inside. It looks like Tom going down. Corral throwing a grenade into that area, but he's also going down. About 35 to 40% of that upload. Sin pushing around, trying to make sure that upload is successful. Ryan pushing up by himself. He knows that there's very little amount of time left, basically, to stop this download. He's pushing up cautiously. He's making them exchanging fire, but he goes down. Blue 4 still have this upload going on. Doesn't look like there are many Op4 players around. Slipknot pushing around, but he's taking fire from Sin. Push over. Looks like they're exchanging fire. Slipknot going down. 75% left on the download. Grenade going inside that building. Johnny Boy go down. Bush going down. Only one Blue 4 player left. Can they quickly stop him before? Oh no, it looks like Blue 4 have won. Tame-One winning this game. Congratulations to them. I think it is Tame-One. Yes, Tame-One winning this game. Congratulations to them. They've won this entire match. Congratulations to them. If everybody sticks around, in about a few minutes, we're going to be speaking to the team captains before everybody heads their separate ways.
User was moved to your channel.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of people saying go Tame-On.
User joined your channel.
We have fans. Woohoo!
User was moved to your channel. User
Thank you very much, guys. Well played.
Well played, guys. Well played.
They're not all here yet.
Oh, okay. User was moved to your channel.
Yes.
Thanks very much, guys, for the game. It was really
Thanks,
well
guys.
done.
Thank you. Nice played, guys. Nice played.
You were moved. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. Talk power granted.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Tame-One being the winner of this match, 2-0. So first of all, we're going to be speaking to Renee, who is the team captain of the Nightstalkers team. How the match went. So Renee, unfortunately, did lose. So what would you put that down to? Seeing as the last game you had, you guys won 2-0. So what let you down?
Well, it's difficult to say in the beginning. I'd say the Tame-One is a better team at this moment in time. Practiced a lot more than what we did, but well done to them.
Yeah, congratulations to them. So, did you feel like there was anything that your team could have maybe improved on?
Well, the first round had a bad start as well. We were having issues connecting to the server, and yeah, it gave them a little bit of a head start. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I just think we can play a little bit better as a team. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, you did have two players who were having difficulty with the battle alive at the beginning, but thankfully that was eventually resolved, as far as I can tell. So Bush, your team captain of one. Congratulations, you've won this match. This is your second match, and this is your second win. Congratulations. what do you felt like that led to this victory today?
Today we sort of tried to employ a different kind of technique and tactic to the battlefield, and half the team focused on we basically tried to avoid combat, and that's what got us through this. Went with a slightly different.
Yeah. So there was one thing is that from the sky, as obviously I had a bird's eye view of the battlefield, you guys did have a good strategy of you guys were splitting up. You were able to get this into points very quickly. It looks like you were utilizing your armored vehicle as well. I think both teams did, which is obviously a very good strategy because armored vehicles can be very powerful. In that last game there, you used it to use the optimal armored vehicle.
Yes.
The upload side, which was very good. Actually, you know, there's something you could have done is that if it had another smoke round left in it, you could have smoked the upload side, stopping the viewing from
Good point. Yeah.
Optimal. Yeah, just something I thought I'd like to point out. But anyway, gentlemen, congratulations, Bush. Also, congratulations, Rene, because you still played very well. I'd like to thank everybody for watching the stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties and my few mess-ups with my voice, but that's hopefully they'll be fixed. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Congratulations to Tame-One, Bush for being their team captain. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.